most fans would regard as a massive disappointment against a team that doesn't have the same level of play that you do?
I think it was a good start, and then after we dropped down in level, we dropped down in belief, and we make mistakes, and the opponent punishes. But I think it's a good opponent. They work long together, and when you make mistakes, you get punished for that against such teams.
So, Eric, in pre-season you prepared with a striker, Anthony Martial. Today you didn't play a striker, you played Christian up there. Was that a mistake in hindsight?
When he was available, the striker, I would have played him.
You had Cristiano or Anthony. Was there a different thinking behind not playing either of them up front?
No, but Cristiano Ronaldo is now for 10 days maybe in team training, and that's too short for 90 minutes. So that's the reason we didn't start him.
Hi Eric. Can you, after a game like that, can you find positives?
Yes, definitely. I think the start was good. The second half, deal with the setback. I think we dropped down in belief during the first half, and that cannot happen. Always believe in yourself and stick as a team together. So bring the convincement always on the pitch. That's why we are here for.
Hi Eric. Talk about the self-belief sort of dipping. You had such a good pre-season. Is it not a real worry that as soon as you get to a proper game of football, the self-belief goes down? How can you explain that?
But always we come back, came back second half, and we had to believe on the pitch, and that was good to see. So they have to deal with the setbacks, and they have to give themselves belief because they are really good players. So when you then form a team, construct a team, you will play well, and that is what we saw second half.
Sorry to interrupt. Is it fair to say your team fell apart, really, considering the game plan wasn't there? There's no real pressing. All the things that you drilled your players seem to vanish. Is that fair?
Look, Brighton is a team who normally wants to play from the back. They didn't today. They played a long ball. So it's not about pressing. It is about winning the second ball. And then in such occasions, we did not always do what we make out before the game. And we have definitely to learn from those lessons.
Eric, did you train with the false nine, and so when did you communicate that to your players that was the formation you were going to go with?
Of course, and we trained quite well, and I think we make passing mistakes in building up, and so that is nothing to do with either you play with a false nine or you play with a typical number 9.
Does that heighten the need though for reinforcements in that area? We've seen news today of Marko Arnautovic, interest in him. Just wondered if that strengthens the need there in that department.
I don't go into names because I think in this pre-season maybe 250 players are involved and linked on Man United, so that's it. And we have 2 strikers, maybe a third one with Rashford as well. We considered him as a striker, but he had a really good pre-season on the left side, and also today he had 2 really good chances coming in from the left side. So I think it was the right decision to do it like this, but we didn't have the typical 9, was not available today.
Eric, how do you balance the need of time that you have to put your ideas into practice with the rush that the club and the fans have for good performances and good results?
I don't think about that. I think from day to day, from game to game, we have to win every game. That has to be the attitude. So it's definitely clear that we are not happy with this game, and we have to take the lessons and move forward.
Eric, was there any surprise on your part that the self-belief seemed to disappear quite quickly after a good start? Was there anything in the build-up that suggested that the self-belief of the players is quite fragile at the moment?
Yeah, but I can understand that after last year, but it's not necessary because they are good players. So Self-belief is something from yourself. Bring it on the pitch
Are you
because
having,
they are good.
are you having to remind them that they are good players? You know, considering what happened last year, that they are still good players.
And they are. And they proved so many times in the past, so they will also do it in the future.
Yes, so just on the same kind of note there, after what you saw from the players during the summer, were you shocked by what you saw in that first half? And can you please give us some kind of insight into your mood and what you were saying to them at half time, please?
I know it could happen, but yeah, I think we should have done better. That's clear, but I know also that it will not come overnight, and sometimes we played better in the pre-season. Today we had a really worse period during the first half, and we have to learn from that. That's also clear.
Was there anything in pre-season that gave you a warning that that might happen today?
I think so. That is also normal. I didn't expect